down, up, down, up, down. Yo! That was so cringe. What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to another episode of our NCAA 14 Ultra Rebuild here on the channel. I did say 2 years. Give me 2 years to turn this team into a natty team. This is year one of those 2 years. There's some things we definitely need to fill. Oh yeah, I've got the Michigan State jacket on too. Coincidental, eh? Checking it out on offense, apparently we need a fullback and a guard. It's looking like we need a middle linebacker. We have two seniors who are both 90 overall, I believe. We're going to scout these guys together, and I'm starting with the cornerback position. Any one of these cornerbacks could go to free safety anyway. Pierce Ross is a 78 overall. That fills the safety gap. Matt Horton looks like a stud at guard. We're second on this guy's list, right behind Michigan. We should be able to jump up there really easy. Okay, so this is clearly why we need middle linebackers. These two are really good, the seniors, but these two down here, the juniors, absolutely terrible. We do have outside linebackers that could move into middle linebacker. We don't have any on here at the moment, apart from CJ Hall. We will work on that. I'm going to quickly go through, see if I can insta-commit anybody. If we don't, I'm just going to skip it.
12 seconds later.
This year, we weren't any luckier. We had 9 people to insta-commit. Not a single one of them, mate, wanted to come to the school. We're going to chuck CJ Hall on there just because, you know, we need that middle linebacker position. Patrick Peterson's little brother, Anthony Peterson here. So our finalized board is pretty much all defense, mate. The offense is pretty solid as it is. Alright, fellas, I'm going to turn the camera off so I can save it for the end of the episode. Without further ado, let's jump into it. We, of course, have a bye week in week 1. In week 2, however, we have FCS. I don't even know which direction they are from. FCS West, of course. How rude of me. Are you actually joking, mate? I'm ending the series. There's no ultra rebuild. That's GG, fellas. We've done something harder than winning the Natty. That is losing to an FCS team. I just want to point out, FCS teams are 65 overall across the board. 88 overall, 86 offense, 90 defense. We just lost to a 65. I just tried to insta-commit Jacob Hicks, Mark Williamson, Alex Harrison, and Barrett Baker. Once again, none of them being successful. I'm still not confident, but hey, a dub's a dub. I'll take it. Hey, let's go! And we pick up an overtime dub versus Miami. We are checking out the stats in that game. From FCS loss to back-to-back dubs. Our quarterback did really, really well. There were two people who deserve major props right now. This man Burley had 5 pancakes on the day. Derek Thomas had 16 tackles, 4 TFLs, 1.5 sacks, and an interception. I don't know who the hell this guy is, but he has to go number 1 overall in the draft. All right, we got the lead on everybody's steal, which is really, really good to see. I don't want to get rid of Ryan Garcia. We kind of need more points to distribute. Before we make any rash decisions, let's look who's actually on the prospect board. There really is nobody of interest here, or at least value to us. We really just need middle linebackers. That's all it comes down to. We're going to give this guy a shot, Johnny Stevens. He did have an incredible squat, so I'm hoping that translates over to his overall. Wow, he went up 1? Oh my goodness. We're ranked 25th in the nation right now. We have a reputation to uphold, and we just lost to Ohio. And then we come out the next week and nearly drop a 50 bomb on Northwestern. We also signed Pierre Ross, the strong safety, alongside Barrett Baker, the 75 overall strong safety. So that's secondary completely out of the equation right here. The only thing we need right now is a middle linebacker. Ryan Garcia has locked us out. I'm going to go ahead and break straight back in. Slap the 700 back on him. 78 overall defensive end Keith Harris is interested in us, but no insta-commit. Yeah, I'm still going to chuck him 600. Call a timeout to bump all players to hot. Hot players get performance bonuses. So all I have to do is call a timeout and everybody's going to be on fire. I'm telling you, Major Applewhite is literally the best coach of all time. I hate to be rude, but this offensive coordinator is pathetic. No wonder we're not winning games. We're starting to get to the harder point of our schedule. They're ranked 18. That doesn't scare me though, and we get absolutely destroyed. If you guys remember last year, we got smashed by Northwestern and then beat the crap out of Iowa. This week was literally the opposite to that. I said give me 2 years, next year's a year. We're dropping down on Ryan Garcia. It's starting to become an issue. I'm still going to pursue him because we do have 4 unlock the doors still. Either way, CJ Hall is in the bag, but we still need some kind of linebacker to help out. I don't know why we're going after Bryant Roberts. Like, we lost this guy a long time ago. We're essentially left with nothing left. Slim pickings. I guess a defensive end, Greg Curry, would not be too bad. Ben Ross, the outside linebacker, I'll take it. Is there any 4 stars just lurking here? Everybody's a 2-star or 1-star. We have one 4-star. He's only 71 overall and he's already a 70% lock rate. It is never too late. He drops down to a 68. Derek Swanson is the only okay person here. However, we don't really need another wide receiver. Unless somebody just jumps up to 75 or something. Nope, he goes down to a 63. We have number 6 Penn State and then Michigan straight after. We lose by 1. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm kind of high-key starting to dislike Michigan State. Oh, I'm done. Straight up, I am done. 21-28. We lost the last game 27-28. It better not come up at the end of the season and say you finished top 10 in points per game. We do sign Keith Harris, the 78 overall left end. That's nice. All right, that's good. That's good. The class doesn't look very good at this point. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to get much better. Each week we get locked out by more and more people. I've never played a down of football in my life, and I reckon I would be better than that. I think it genuinely might have something to do with our offensive coordinator, and to some extent the defensive coordinator. Every single year we start to make a little bit of traction, get his skills up to around this level right here. Now I clearly understand that once they get to this stage, they are entitled to leave. But I don't understand how every single year we build somebody up from scratch, and then they leave instantly. Nebraska was 2-8 last season, now they're ranked 18th on a 6-2 record. And that's gonna be another L. Troll ass. This is the most troll ass season I've ever seen. I think 5 of our games we've lost by less than 10, maybe even 6. Alright, we bolster up the defensive line here. Mark Williamson and Evan Lee. No linebacker though, which is kind of a worry. Would you look at that? Even Minnesota's ranked. On a 6-4 record, they're ranked. Alright, we have a bunch of guys here who are first on our list. I'm going to add Chris Terry. He could be our Crobo for this season. He's terrible. He's definitely awful. He's not going to be good. It's worth a crack, you know what I mean? Did I read this guy's name right? Dusty Malone. It can't get much better than that for a name. 63. Get off the list, you bum. Bro, this has been the literal most dog crap season of my entire NCAA career. Not just Ultra Rebuild. The entirety of me playing NCAA has never been this bad before. The only person we insta-commit the entire season is a 1-star, 47 overall, Chris Terry. Go on, there you go. Laugh it up, everyone. Laugh it up. There's no words to describe this season. What's that, a 3-point loss? Finally. Thank you. We signed Alex Harrison. We're still in a battle with Jacob Hicks and Ryan Garcia. That's all we really need are those 2 players. Finalists for the Remington, finalists for the Thorpe, finalists for the best linebacker, finalists for the Ben Derrick. Is there a finalist for getting fired too? Because I think I'll be right up there. This is the first time I've had to simulate the conference championship and the bowl season at the same time. No matter what team, we've always gone to a bowl game. Stanford finished in 1st and 2nd for the Heisman. And this is the first time our security has ever been low for a team. We've dropped from an A+ to a C+. Ah, here we go. Oh, that's exactly what I need, mate. A brand new defensive coordinator. So Early Monroe is level 4, our offensive coordinator. So going into next season, once again, we have to start the trees all over again. If there's one thing that can kind of save the episode, it would have to be signing Jacob Hicks and/or Ryan Garcia. Jacob Hicks is the better of the 2, and we have a higher chance of getting him. I'm going to go ahead and offer him 8,000 points, and then we're going to give Ryan Garcia 7,000. All right, fellas, fingers crossed. Let's get it. We get Jacob Hicks and Ryan Garcia. Sign a top 25 class. You have got to be joking me, mate. Our class was trash. Look at me face, mate. And everybody's favorite part of the season, especially yours, training results. I'm telling you, mate, this is all we need right here. I said 2 years, didn't I? This was year 1, so next year is the year that we're apparently going to dominate. According to Crow Knows All. Our right guard went up to a 91. We lost a lot of people, man. There's definitely some juniors that must have left the squad. Antonio McDonald goes up to a 90. Free safety's up to an 87. We're pretty solid, actually. Quarterback's an 89. That can definitely get it done. I'm going to start Jed Cook. He's got the 96 speed, 94 excel. He's going to be so much better. The wide receivers are very, very consistent here. 90, 87, 87, and 84. I like that a lot. Offensive line is looking pretty sweet, mate, if I might might say so myself. Left end's looking really good. Right end looks good too. DT could use a little bit of work. Cornerback looks really good. We got a lot of speed there as well. Safety looks really good with Jake Bell there, former #1 talent in the class. Our strong safety will be true freshman starter, Pierre Ross as well. But he's not here because he just got signed, so he will be there though. Alright fellas, we are on the verge of getting fired for the very first time. We saw it, Major Applewhite was on low security risk. We are not only fighting for a top spot in the NCAA, but we are fighting for our job, mate. Maybe Major Applewhite is just getting old and senile, who knows? But that being said, fellas, this is where we're going to end this part of our Ultra Rebuild. If you made it this far into the video, you are the real MVP. I hope the rest of your day is awesome, and from me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, 'cause I don't fucking care.